Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
With their purses set and plans in place, let's have a look at how the franchises are placed heading into that mega auction. The Royal Challengers Bangalore have retained Glenn Maxwell, Virat Kohli and Mohammad Siraj. Maxwell had a talismanic season in IPL 2021, perhaps his only breakthrough season in the IPL after that season with Kings 11 Punjab in 2014. Mohammad Siraj has become a permanent fixture in that RCB lineup now, so much so that he's propelled himself into India's test side with consistent performances for RCB in the IPL. And then there's that retention that was very obvious. Virat Kohli, who gave up captaincy, shockingly for some, in IPL 2021. Now, RCB find themselves in a peculiar spot because with AB de Villiers retiring, they need a captain heading into the auction. So they have to build a team, but they also need to scout for a captain. So don't be surprised if they splurge a little bit extra on options like Shreyas Iyer, David Warner, who are both proven leaders in the IPL and can be a very good fit for the RCB. As for the Chennai Super Kings, their 4 super retentions are on very expected lines. One name there writes itself down, always does. Thala is back. They don't have to scout for a captain. He's back for, well, at least one more season with the Chennai Super Kings. Then they've got their highest run scorer from IPL 2021, Ruturaj Gaikwad, has been retained as well. As has been Ravindra Jadeja as their top retention. He is a gun all-rounder and CSK are banking on him not only for this season but for the future as well. And then they've retained Moeen Ali, gives them flexibility with the bat, can bat anywhere, is a good fielder and is a more than handy bowler in almost all conditions. But now they have some headaches as well. They'd want Faf back. Faf has been a rock for the Chennai Super Kings in that batting order, was the second highest run scorer in IPL 2021 and fits the team very perfectly. Then there's Shardul Thakur, whose stock is on the rise almost always. He's also someone who Dhoni likes, can use in varying conditions, so CSK will have their eyes set on at least these two as they go in to rebuild their team for the future. Kolkata Knight Riders have also gone on to retain 4 players, and those are 4 really interesting names. They've retained Andre Russell, they've retained Sunil Narayan, both of whom it seemed like maybe beyond their primes, but then Sunil Narayan showed in the latter half of IPL 2021 just what he's capable of even now. And then there's Andre Russell, you can't count him out ever. But the other 2 names, there's one, Varun Chakravarti, he's a mystery spinner alongside Sunil Narayan. KKR are very fond of him and we've seen what he can do with the ball, something that not a lot of others can. But the one name there that would have come as a surprise to almost every KKR fan was that of Venkatesh Iyer. Remember, he's been retained ahead of the likes of Shubman Gill. Venkatesh Iyer took the stage by storm in the second half of IPL 2021. Came there, propelled KKR into IPL finals. But he has a big bill to foot now. In the absence of Shubman Gill, he has extra responsibility. As for the KKR fans, they'd hope that all of these punts stick and that they can go into the auctions and fill some key roles that also includes the role of a captain. Yes, Kolkata Knight Riders are on the lookout for a captain. Will they be looking at Shreyas Iyer or David Warner or someone else? Only time will tell. Ahead of retentions before teams headed into auctions for IPL 2022, Mumbai Indians had the most to lose. They had a settled core, they had a unit that performed almost everywhere, almost on demand, and now they had to dismantle it, only keep pieces of it. Rohit Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah were the obvious picks. For the third pick, they had so many options. They had Ishan Kishan, they had Hardik Pandya, they had Suryakumar Yadav, and the Mumbai Indians went ahead with Suryakumar Yadav. In the 4th spot, they picked the Mumbai Indians loyalist, Kieron Pollard, someone who you write off only at your own peril because he's shown even in IPL 2021 that he isn't done yet. Now with 48 crores to spare, Mumbai Indians would like to bring back most of that core that includes Ishan Kishan, Quinton de Kock, Trent Bolt, but it won't be easy because there is no right to match this time around and they will have to go into some really dirty bidding wars if they have to get some of that core back ahead of IPL 2022. Rajasthan Royals are banking big on Sanju Samson, who is their purse retention. The director of cricket, Kumar Sangakkara, has also placed his faith in the leadership of Sanju Samson, in whom they see growth not only as a batter but also as a leader. The other two retentions for them are that of Joss Butler and Yashasvi Jaiswal. Now, Joss Butler isn't the foremost of T20 cricket. He's one of the most destructive T20 opening batters, but he can also serve as a leadership figure in that Rajasthan setup. As for Yashasvi Jaiswal, RR have always been known to back young talent. Yashasvi is a fine young talent, and we may just see him flower now with the backing of the Rajasthan Royals. But they're also known to pick some unknown entities in the auction. Will they dip back and buy some of the older players for that Rajasthan Royals squad, or will they go out and buy some dark horse entirely? With the Rajasthan Royals in IPL auctions, actually, you never know.